SEO is a big deal in balloon decor, but it's not the same for other business industries. Like what we need to do to move a business forward in search engine optimization in Google positions for balloon decor is different than in other industries. And I want to make sure you understand like what are the key pieces that we work on in search engine optimization so that if you are doing it yourself at this point, or if you're thinking about hiring someone to help you with this specifically, that you kind of know what's unique about the industry. So I'm going to give you some very quick items. Number one, Google My Business is king. Google Business Profile now is king. So if you don't have a Google Business Profile, you need to get yourself one. Stop the video, do that right now. If you already have one, I want to see photos up there on your profile. I want to see a description talking about events and decor items, good customer types for you. I want to see contact information up there. That Google Business Profile is a really big deal. You're also going to want to drive people to that profile to leave you a review. You can get a reviews link right from that business profile. I have another video showing you exactly how to get that link. And I would love for you to be sending that link to people after the event. When you do your follow-up call after their event, you should be texting them that link and asking them to submit a review. That Google Business Profile is huge for the growth of your business. Now, I would also like to see you have an Apple Maps, a Bing Places, and a Facebook page listings. You should be listed in those four. Those are the big four in balloon decor. If you work with us, with my team, or if you don't have those four get created right away. They're really important. Okay, so that's a big deal, and that's a big deal because when Google or a search engine thinks that one of your potential customers is looking for a service near them, it's going to use maps information, which is the Google Business Profile, the Apple Maps, the Bing Places. That's exactly the maps data that those search engines are going to call on. So that is a really important activity. Another really important activity is on your website. I want to see great gallery pages with calls to action on them and a paragraph or two or three of text on each one of those pages specific to a decor type, a holiday, an event, a business customer, a customer type. I want to see those pages get built out on your website over time. What that does is it gives Google a place to land a potential customer. If Google already knows something about them, like they're looking for birthday decor, and you have a birthdays page on your website, it's much more likely that Google will land them on that page and that the context will be correct for that customer so that if they're thinking about birthdays, they're looking at birthday work. If they're thinking about birthdays and they land on a wedding page, there's a big marketing disconnect there. We want to remove those disconnects. So build out those pages. That's a key activity over time. Another really important aspect of search engine optimization for your website to help it move up in rankings is to create what are called backlinks. If you don't know what a backlink is, there's a million videos here on YouTube that can explain it to you. The simple version of this is it's some other website on the internet that links to your website. So you might work with partners or suppliers or venues, or like, I don't know exactly who you're working with in your decor business, but those businesses may have a list of preferred providers, or they may have a list of companies that they work with to deliver their event production experiences. You want your business in those places. You might be a Chamber of Commerce member. You want to be in the business directory if you are, right? That online business directory will link to your website. Those links, they're called backlinks, are really important to help a search engine understand the authority or the importance of your website for various topics. So if we were to go look at some of the most valuable websites online from an authority standpoint, if we could get links from those to your website, those websites need to be about parties and events and experiences, the kind of things you create. If we can get those links into your website over time, Google and other search engines are going to see a higher and higher authority and trust in your website, and that's what's going to help move your rankings up when it's not the maps data that's being used. So those are three key activities for you to consider. Take the SEO is a really long game, right? We're trying to get better over the course of years, and we're trying to create something that's sustainable so you have inbound customers coming to you without additional effort. That's exactly what search engine optimization is about. And these three tactics we've just talked about, these are all built into the search engine optimization plans we offer at Balloon Suite, and but it's also things that you can do it yourself, or you can be hiring some other agency to do. Now, one thing I want you to know about Balloon Decor is that it's a very local business. So if you go hire some company that works on, national search engine optimization campaigns for companies, that you might have a mismatch. If you're working with somebody who doesn't know the terms associated with balloon decor, you might have a mismatch. The terms people use in balloon decor are very different than the terms when they're looking for other types of providers. So you want to make sure that the scope of what a company works with is right. You want to make sure that they understand balloon decor enough that they can get the kinds of terms and pages and things like that correct. And then and then you're at least kind of in the right neighborhood. If you have questions about what we can do, be sure to reach out. If you found this valuable, if you have a gem here that you can go work on, please consider sharing this with someone else who could use a little boost in their business.